Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode of The Aftermath here on the Ohio Patriotification Network YouTube channel. I'm, as always, your host, AR the Ohio Patriot. And for today's episode, we're going to talk about a couple of different stories, including MrBeast's fake apology over his pedophile friend, Chris Tyson, and basically how it's a bunch of BS to begin with. We're also going to show a few things here that we found on X in the last couple of hours relating to that whole thing. You also have a bunch of other weird shit going on in Washington, D.C. yesterday. A bunch of pro-Palestine terrorists try to do conquered land stuff there. Literally ripping down American flags off flagpoles and replacing the Palestine flags. You had about 3 or 4 cops that were D.C. police. It says U.S. Park Police actually on the things here. I can't show the video because I'm pretty sure it would give me a channel strike, so I'm not going to bother on this. I've also now started a Rumble channel under our moniker. So if you want to go find us on Rumble, it's Ohio Patriotification Network, all one giant word basically. And yeah, we're on there. If we can get 5 subs on there, or followers, whatever you call it, there is what it is. I can finally start live streaming to that site, which I'm going to plan on doing as soon as I can get 5 people to go over there and sub. And I will then proceed to start doing at least one exclusive on Rumble every single week. That's what it's going to be, which may or may not be Freedom Friday every single week. It might be different things. There's what it is. Could be an Oathbreakers episode. Could be a Grandstand. It could be an Aftermath. Who knows? But as long as I have at least enough to do streams over there, I guarantee there's going to be at least one Rumble exclusive stream every single week. And most likely what's going to happen is I'll probably start something on here maybe for like the first 10 minutes or so. Like just do like a 10, 15-minute stream, something like that's what it is. And then proceed to, just basically do like the bare minimum. Here's what it is then for an episode or whatever. And then simply have a Rumble set up already to then jump over there and do the rest of the stream over there and stuff like that. I can talk about freely on that side, unfortunately, than there is on this site. It's just press. Here's what it is. And you'll have not only having a lot more freedom to show videos and stuff like that is one big thing, honestly. Because it seems like Rumble doesn't really give a shit about mostly anything over there except for nudity and stuff like that. But the videos we'd be showing in context would be like the stuff I want to show here right now, which is that DC police interaction with a bunch of pro-Palestine terrorists is what it is there. You basically have some cops beating some fucking terrorist asses right now. But I'm almost kind of surprised we haven't seen live fire bees at this point, mostly because of the fact that when you have these people who are obviously trying to do conquered land bullshit, like, nah, dude, there's a lot of crazy shit going on there for sure. And like any other time any time in world history for that matter, like you invade somebody else's border, you try to commit terrorist acts on their soil, dude, like you're getting put the fuck down. It's as simple as that, dude. And the fact that there hasn't been like U.S. military intervention that way yet is kind of a slap in the face right now. And it does kind of make me think like this is all fucking, being facilitated by the powers that shouldn't be right now. Because why the hell else would it be allowed to go on, dude? Truthfully speaking. And I really think what's going to happen is, like, this is my prediction right now for the rest of the year, honestly. I think we're going to keep seeing shit like this happen. I wouldn't be surprised if it ramped up this weekend, even for that matter, and it started becoming, like, some kind of rioting shit or whatever the case be. And then that turned into, like, some fucking sleeper cell or 2 being activated here in the next couple weeks, is what it is then, to commit some kind of terrorist bombings or something like that around different parts of America and stuff. And then from there, it's basically, September, October, someplace in there, is them trying to shut down the country before the election and declare martial law of some kind. So I hope I'm wrong, but, the autism is powerful in this one, so usually I'm pretty much right about this kind of stuff, unfortunately. And if I am right, like, it's going to be scary times ahead, y'all, for real. So, but yeah, definitely not good at all, man. A lot of crazy shit going on there. Like I said, we have a couple posts on our X page over that stuff. You want to go see the actual videos over there of these idiots tearing down flags and then having interactions with the cops where they're attacking the cops and then cops are hitting them back and stuff like that. It's over there. Andrew Tate put out an interesting one yesterday about the whole MrBeast and Chris Tyson situation. Being obviously, that Chris Tyson's an obvious child molester at this point. And he was basically saying about the guy that called himself MrBeast and stuff like that. Which I don't know that guy's real name at this point. I should probably look it up real quick. Because I really don't want to refer to him as that anymore, is what it is there. Let's see, what is this dude's real name? It's Donaldson. Yeah, James Stephen Jimmy Donaldson is what it says here. So, yeah. So, James, the guy known as MrBeast, put out some fake-ass apology there. By the way, this dude, I swear to God, dude, like, even just looking up this fucking guy here on Google and shit, dude, like, every single fucking picture of this guy, especially this one right here, looks like the kind of motherfucker that would be snatched up in a fucking sex sting or some kind. Whether that be sexting to meet, like, adult prostitutes or a sexting to meet, like, child underage kids is what it is there, dude. So I wouldn't be surprised in the least if this asshole was actually 100% involved in the fucking kid did at this point, man. Because that's the thing, right? Like, why the hell else would you have a channel that your entire audience pretty much is children, dude, when you're an adult male? Or even an adult female, for that matter. Like, it's just weird, creepy shit, dude. Like, when you're specifically targeting, like, underage kids as your audience, dude, like, that's all kinds of suspect right there, motherfucker. So, yeah, just real creepy shit, dude. Just a bunch of real creepy motherfuckers in general. And it was Gays Against Groomers that put out a video here yesterday. Whole thing, which, you know, there's a reason why a lot of this shit hasn't come out yet. It's because you have pieces of shit like that James guy forcing the people that work for him to sign non-disclosure agreements, or NDAs is what it is. And if you break those NDAs, they can sue you is what it is then. And that's the problem right now, is that because of that, you're covering up all kinds of evidence is what it is there, especially when you have James's ass there making, like, literally the fakest fake apology ever is what it is here. So I'm going to go pull it up real quick for a sec here, and we'll read that BS. Because it's all BS, dude, legitimately. All this motherfucker's trying to do is literally cover his own ass at this point. If he really gave a shit about, you know, kids not being, you know, preyed upon by his fucking staffers and stuff like that, he would have been out immediately, like, fucking day number one when these allegations came out against Tyson, and been like, hey, man, like, here's the deal. I don't put up with this shit. I don't put up with this motherfucker. I've always thought this guy was a fucking weirdo when he started doing the transition bullshit. Obviously, he did that to fucking cover for his own pedo bullshit is what it is here. Fuck this guy. He's gone. I'll never be back. And we're going to file all kinds of charges again. We're going to do everything we can with the cops at this point to put a bunch of charges on his ass for child molestation stuff. And live for life, basically. Like, that's what this fucking thing should have been, honestly. And that should have been day number one, really, is what it is. But instead, he waits, 3 whatever it is now, and then puts out this horse shit. Says, over the last few days, I've become aware of a serious allegations of, and then he referred to the fucker as a chick at that point, Tyson's behavior online, and disgusted and opposed to such unacceptable acts. Yeah, sure you are, buddy. Sure you are, James. So during that time, I have been focused on hiring an independent third party to conduct a thorough investigation to ensure I have all the facts. That said, I've seen enough online and taken immediate action to remove them, meaning Tyson, from the company. So my channel and any association with MrBeast, basically probably is what it is. If you really want to do shit, by the way, you change the fucking name from MrBeast, one of the most Satanist things out there, dude, to an actual different moniker then. He could totally do a rebrand and not lose a bunch of subs what it does then. Anyway, so I do not condone or support any of these inappropriate actions. Yes, you do, motherfucker. We all know you do. Especially when we're going to talk about the video here in a minute is what it is. James Tudon said, I will allow the independent investigators the necessary time to conduct the comprehensive investigation and will take any further actions based on their findings. No, you fucking won't, dude. What I guarantee what's going to happen is those so-called independent investigators are basically cleanup crews at this point to cover up any of his fucking pedophile shit is what it is there. Because you know damn well this guy's an accomplice in some shit right now, dude. Especially when you have one of his former employees, this is Gays Against Groomers X page right here, it said, former employee of MrBeast says that Chris Tyson stuff is the tip of the iceberg, and that MrBeast knew everything. Of course he fucking does. Said he also claims he couldn't fire Chris because of all the dirt he could blackmail them with. As of now, MrBeast still has not made a statement. This is like an hour or two before he actually made the statement yesterday is what it was there. But yeah, that's what it is, dude. It's a bunch of shit. It's fucking mutual. This is exactly what I've said many times, dude, with the Hollywood pedophile rings and the U.S. government pedophile rings. There is a reason why you don't have people come forward, whether it be A-list celebrities or whether it be, everyday Congress people and stuff like that. It's because it's a mutually assured destruction. Like, it might not be them all being a bunch of pedophiles and stuff like that, dude, but it could be, like I said with Hollywood stuff years ago. It could be something where you got like an A-list star, a couple A-list stars that, get a BJ in a back room in some fucking party, whatever the case be. Chick claims or dude claims they're 18 years old, whatever it is there. And then as soon as they, finish sucking this person off, then it's like, oh, I'm actually 15 and there's a camera over there and there's a camera over there and there's a camera over there. And you've been recorded this entire time kind of thing. Do what we say or we're going to out you at this point then kind of thing. And I guarantee that's what it is, dude. And it's the same exact shit here is what it would be. It would be a mutually assured destruction there where it's, if James Donaldson actually came out against Chris Tyson and was like, oh, yeah, this guy's, like, obviously a child molester. He's, like, obviously then. Like, you're going to have Tyson turn around and be like, okay, fucker, like, I'm taking you down with me is what it is then. And it's probably not just him. It's probably everybody in the MrBeast brain is my guess, honestly, at that point then. That was, like, the original crew is my guess there. So it'd be, 5, 10 people, whatever it is there. So, yeah, it's all just a bunch of shit, dude. It's all a bunch of sick fuckers out there. And like I've told people over the last few days on our X page there, I said, hey, any of these channels that target their audience specifically at kids should be looked at as suspect as fuck at this point, dude. They should be looked at exactly the same way as MrBeast should be looked at right now, which is under a huge scrutinous eye of possibly being a pedophile themselves at that point then. And I don't care what people say after that, dude, because you were not allowed, Andrew Tate said it correct in that video he posted a couple of days ago, which is YouTube doesn't just allow channels to blow up, dude. They literally cater and suppress content on this site. That's why I've been fucking suppressed and blacklisted and everything for like the last 5 or 6 years on this fucking channel. It's why I can't get above 1,000 subs ever, dude, because these fuckers don't want my voice being reached out there is what it is. Because I'll actually speak the fucks out there. And it's the same thing with so many other people. That's why so many people are going to Rumble, going to other sites like that, dude, BitChute, etc. Because sick and tired of YouTube suppression is what it is now, man. And you see the difference too, by the way. You can see the difference in follower bases, stuff like that. You can have Bill on here on YouTube for 2, 3, 5, 10 years, whatever it is there, dude, having 2,000-3,000 subs, and then they'll jump to places like Rumble and they'll have like 15 or 20,000 overnight is what it is, dude. Like, they're obviously suppressing the numbers. They're obviously, clicking people off the people's subscriber list and stuff like that. Like, there's all kinds of shady shit going on this site, dude. And that's what I'm saying. Like, YouTube itself should be owned by content creators. It always should have been. Google should have never been allowed to buy this site out ever, dude, is what it is. Because all they did was create this fucked up hierarchy bullshit where it's, as long as you go with their Satanist shit the way MrBeast has done and stuff like that, now you're going to be the fucking #1 guy on YouTube and stuff like that. But God forbid you don't fucking put up with their garbage what it is, dude. No, they're going to fucking do everything they can to destroy your brand, your name, etc. at that point. And basically put you into a, perpetual, just like death spiral of a channel at that point. That's what it is, dude. So, where you just suppress all the time is what it is then. So, anyway. But, yeah, this is what the ex-MrBeast employee had to say about this whole situation here, what it is. Okay, you can get just a little bit more.
I'm outside MrBeast's studio right now. There's a cornfield. I'll start that tomorrow. I've just been driving by just to see, is there an FBI raid going on? What's happening? My name's Dawson. I worked at MrBeast from February to May of this year, 2024. Chris is the tip of the iceberg. And when Jake the Viking says MrBeast knew, yeah, MrBeast knew. I heard many times that Ava, Chris Tyson, is a major liability, but they can't get rid of her because she's already threatened legal action and she knows too much. And when all this information comes out, everything that she knew, everything other people know, I promise you on everything MrBeast has done. Amazon, if you can get your money back, get your money back.
Yep, that's not surprising. And I appreciate how they started out with an NDA. There's what it is. And that's what it is, dude. That's all it is. It's fucking, it's suppressive bullshit is what it is, dude. Yeah. Yeah. If that kid is telling the truth right there, and this is the tip of the iceberg stuff, is what it is, dude, that you're going to see a whole bunch of shit happen in very quick succession. That's not just going to be MrBeast brand taken down, but it's going to be a bunch of other high-ass YouTube channels on here, dude. Because they're all dudes, dude. They're all this dude for real. So I just find it very interesting that this is like, you know, a situation here where you have just everything happening. Like, it seems like 2024 is like the year of just like crazy shit anymore, dude. So speaking of the craziness of this year, you got this story coming out now. Pennsylvania ex-con 27, who's been jailed 3 times, turns over a new leaf to become state's youngest ever judge. Jesus Christ, dude. How the hell is this guy want to be a judge when he is a convicted felon? Doesn't even make any sense, dude. Unless you had like your convictions overturned and stuff like that, because it was like wrongful arrest or something. Yeah, that makes zero sense at all, dude. I do agree with what this person said. Said, sure, it's going to work out just fine. Yeah, exactly. No, it's just going to let off other criminals what it is, dude. There, that's all the guy's going to do. So, anyway. You got dipshit Biden give some bullshit speech last night, I guess. So, not surprised by it. I'm not surprised that there was a bunch of pro-Palestine terrorists out there in the White House and stuff, dude. Because it was the same stuff going on there. Yeah, and then you got fucking little pieces of shit like this right here. I'm actually going to show this one. This little fucking cunt right here literally spray painting Gaza on one of our founding father statues in this country. Like all over Lincoln Memorial, whatever it is there, dude. These people need to get fucking shot in the face, by the way. I'm just going to say it like it is, dude. Like, how are you not immediately being fucking, having your head blown off at that point, dude, when you're literally defacing fucking our founding fucking statuettes and stuff like that in this country, dude? With your little fucking terrorist ass. Like, it's going to come to that point very soon, motherfuckers, where the people are just going to get their goddamn heads blown off, whether it be by U.S. military or just very, very pissed off American citizens. And I wouldn't be surprised by it at all right now if it happened very soon, dude. So, Jesus. I don't know if I ever showed this one or not. There's a lot of these going around X and stuff recently, where it's the people doing like the before coming out versus the after they transition and stuff like that. So you got this chick here who it looks like she's probably about, I don't know, 18, 19 maybe, somewhere in there. Maybe a little bit younger than that. Yeah. Very good looking chick though, I'll tell you that right now. And then just turns into this. It's like, what the fuck, man? Jesus Christ, dude. It's just the mental illness, bro. It's so sad. It's just so sad. Yeah, we got Elon Musk proposes anyone tearing down an American flag and replacing it with a different country's flag should get a worry. Yeah, I could agree with that one. It's either that or just put them down right on the spot. That's what it is, dude. Either one works. So there's that. And then we had this video coming out from Raw News Alerts this week, about 7 hours ago, give or take. It says several House Republicans, including Speaker Mike Johnson, replaced 3 American flags that were torn down and burned by pro-Palestine terrorists. That's them putting up the new ones.
Under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Woo!
See, the thing I don't understand is when you're doing like flagpole stuff like that, And I've always kind of wondered this whole thing, right? Like, why is there not like some kind of locking mechanism on the actual string thing to put the flag up? Because it would be that easy, dude. Like, you could just put like some kind of like a locking device on the thing that couldn't be like moved basically from where it sits unless you like unlock it somehow. And it would be that simple. It wouldn't be an issue of having these assholes being able to unfurl the shit down and tear it down and then replace it and stuff like that. Because they would have to like break these locks and that's what it is. And I guarantee if you do it correctly, you're not gonna be able to break them at all. Is what it would be then. Yeah, I was trying to see if there's a different. I'm gonna go to this channel actually because they showed the other ones earlier. What was this pieces of shit? Yeah, here's a piece of shit. Actually, I'll look at the cop footage. Yeah, here's a piece of shit tearing down the American flag earlier, yesterday afternoon, and then replacing it with that little fucking faggot flag from the Middle East. Like, seriously, at what point do these terrorists just put the fuck down, dude? Like, this is literally conquered land shit, bro. This is the definition of conquering land right here, dude. Like, we are 100% right now in a fucking civil war, people. Like, this is the beginning of the fucking American Civil War 2.0 at this point. And I'm not even sure how many people were actually there. It's hard to tell. At least a few hundred anyway. Maybe a couple thousand at most. I'd say about the equivalent of probably the people on January 6th would be my guess. So, yeah, it's a bunch of shit, dude. Entirely. And then you had 16 hours ago, it was all the cops in their little fucking riot gear here. Just basically doing their line against these pro-Palestine terrorist assholes. Like, I still don't understand, dude. Like, how is it immediate just not, like, pushback? Like, you push these people out of the fucking area, and anybody that refuses to leave just gets a fucking club to the head or something like that. That's what it is, dude. Like, seriously. Or a big OC shot to the face is what it is then. Like, it's not that hard. Especially when you had this bullshit coming out yesterday. And I think the reason a lot of this is going on now is because Israeli President Netanyahu is currently in the United States, either at the White House or near the White House, someplace there's what it is. Because it was his delegation that was at where's it at now? Yeah, Watergate Hotel he was at yesterday there. You had a bunch of these sickos throw a bunch of maggots and shit into the area and a bunch of other bugs and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, well, first of all, pretty sure that shit can be considered legitimate biological warfare because you can actually use insects as weapons, dude. You can actually put like viruses and stuff in those various creatures that is there. And yeah, you could easily have it be in a situation like that where they're trying to expose them to some kind of deadly virus if that be the case then, dude. So, yeah, why the hell isn't this been treated as fucking terrorism at this point, dude? For real, like biological warfare and stuff. So, we got this one. New footage shows pro-Palestine terrorists dragging U.S. Park police officer on the ground. As their law enforcement officers made arrests outside the Union Station, additionally, significant vandalism was done to the Freedom Bell by these pieces of shit. Like, one thing I will say to Raw Alerts, dude, stop calling these pieces of shit protesters. They're not fucking protesters, dude. They are violent, rioting terrorists. Call it like it fucking is, bro. When they are literally fucking around and trying to, like, attack fucking, whatever it is at that point, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. Like, no, they are fucking terrorists. And when they're doing bullshit like this fucking garbage right here, they're putting a little fucking gay-ass Palestine shit on the fucking our Liberty Bell in this country, dude, our Freedom Bell in this country. Put these fuckers down permanently, bro. I mean that shit seriously. Put their asses in the fucking ground. Where every dead terrorist needs to fucking be at this point in history, bro. This is over this fucking shit, dude. Fucking done with it, man. Again, the fact that the U.S. military hasn't been already called out and dealt with this fucking shit as it fucking should be is absolutely ridiculous, dude. Yeah, this one here of some dumbass slams 50 shots of Patron for $1,000 bet. And I'm pretty sure he died of alcohol poisoning not long after that's what it was. Well, my question is, okay, if you're doing that for $1,000 bet, like, who is paying for these drinks is my question. Or is that part of the bet itself? Like, you're the one paying for the drinks after the fact or whatever? Because that seems like a lot of money to be paying out for drinks, dude. But yeah, literally the end of it's fucking him getting dragged out by EMS is what it is. Thinks he's a fucking idiot. He's now alcohol poisoned like a dipshit. That's some Darwin Award stuff, dude. For real. It's fucking idiocy is what it is. But wow. So apparently, I guess Netanyahu was giving a speech of some kind here, and this dumbass woman that's one of the pro-Palestine terrorists there was showing herself taking golf clubs and stuff to her own TVs. Netanyahu in Israel. Yeah, because that's real stable behavior right there, dude. Yeah, real stable behavior. Real stable. Not. So, anyway. Just a bunch of fucking lunatics, dude, for real. Bunch of goddamn lunatic leftists in this country. I'm gonna see what this one's right here. This is titled as "Dude Can't Take a Hint."
Oh, thank you.
Do you mind if I sit here?
Oh, sure. I was just about to start reading.
Crazy. She doesn't let me see my kids. I don't even have their phone number.
Wow.
You like foot rubs?
Not really.
I've been told I get the best foot rubs. Which I can change your mind.
That sounds like a creeper.
Oh, well, I'm married with 3 kids, so I don't think so.
You're married.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say that earlier?
I thought we were just having friendly conversation.
Using me for compliments and shit.
I'm just reading, so.
Wow.
Well, I'm getting out of here.
Okay.
Jesus, dude. Wow. So literally, dude comes up and starts creeping on that chick. Like, good lord, man. Fucking weirdo. People are too much anymore, dude. That's too much. I can't. I just put that one. Sorry, I was laughing about something else. I put that one on her X page because it was this chick milking a cow. And it was some dude faking to be a cow. Pretty funny. Yeah, it's just fucking crazy, dude. It's just crazy how our society's gone at this point. I gotta go back to this Gaza one, though, dude. So you have this bitch that's spray painting Gaza all over our founding father statues and stuff like that in Washington, D.C. there. Just look at the fucking smug cunt smile on her face, though. Look at that fucking smug cunt fucking look on her face, dude. Like, oh yeah, I know I'm doing wrong, but fuck all y'all, man. Like, that spray paint needs to be wiped off of their fucking face at that point, dude. Like, that's the best way to treat these pieces of shit right now. Use their faces as a scrub cloth to take out fucking spray paint off the stones when it is there. So it's like fight evil with evil. Be that fucking simple, bro. This is one of the shit. This is the one chick that can do a good Kamala impersonation. Let's see what she has to say here. Kamala brainstorming.
I'll be running for president of the United States. Of the United States. And then states should be
Which I was a little bit louder.
states now. Well, they have a president to decide.
Yeah, that's not that. I don't know if that's copyright music or not. Not trying to be copyrighted on YouTube, so don't even try to hit me with that kind of shit. We're just trying to watch a video of some chick, you know, being a Kamala Harris impersonator there. Also, our ex-patron, but also wants to watch the rest of it there. So, yeah, it's just we really have gone down a hill, man. At this point, I really think our country's fucked completely. I truly do believe we are in a legit opening days of a second American Civil War in this country right now. It might not go in like we might not be to a point where it's gone completely like hot lead flying everywhere is what it is there, but we're close enough at this point. When you have pieces of shit spray painting a little Gaza fucking gay shit on fucking founding memorials and stuff like that in this country, and acting like they're trying to conquer our fucking land and not getting their asses beat in the fucking streets at that point for it. Like, this is exactly what the problem is right now, dude.
I lived in Jordan for 6
Oh, that stupid bitch that was spray painting Gaza where some guy was talking about living in Jordan there. Let's see what anyone else says about this whole thing. Let's see, it said one of the pro-Hamas extremists, aka terrorists, at the riot outside Washington Square in Washington, D.C. investigates a photographer. When he doesn't answer to her satisfaction, she calls for muscle by claiming he is a, you know what? So the Antifa used the same tactics for calling a target a... Exactly. Well, they're all the same as what it is, dude. It's all the fucking same terrorism is what it is. Just are different names of what it is. So, yeah. But anyway. I think that's about it for today. I just wanted to come on and talk about the stuff with MrBeast and then the pieces of shit. Palestine terrorists in our soil right now need to get their asses thrown off of our country soil forever, whether that be at gunpoint or elsewhere. Doesn't matter, How they get them off here, I don't fucking care anymore, dude. Just get them the fuck up of our soil for life is what it is there. And I would say, honestly, do some Bilko experiment shit. Fucking put a little right in the back of their neck is what it is there. And it's a tracker. If they ever try to come anywhere within like 1,000 feet of the U.S. border again, dude, like, flip the fucking switch, bitch. And it'd be as simple as that, really. Or even, I guarantee we have technology nowadays. You wouldn't have to have a flip switch at that point. You could just have it be like automatic. Like, if it was they try to remove it, it would just detonate. Or if it fucking, they were in like that perimeter, whatever the case be, it would just automatically detonate on them, is what it is then. So it's like, yeah, stay the fuck on your own country's soil, is what it is, bitches. Ain't gonna be a fucking issue then. So, anyway. But, yeah, we're definitely coming to a head in this nation right now, dude. We're definitely coming to a precipice in the U.S. history right now of Islam needing to be dealt with accordingly once and fucking all at this point. Because as I've said many times in this whole thing, dude, all we're seeing now with all these Islamic bullshit, dude, it's nothing more than modern-day crusades. We never beat Islam back in the day during the English, crusades in the 12th, 13th century time period. Because the English guys were outnumbered, 100 to 1 at that point. They didn't have the technology to wipe Islam off the fucking face of the earth at that point, dude. We have that fucking technology now, dude. And truthfully, like, we should have never been in a 20-plus year forever war over in the Middle East, because that whole fucking place should have been a goddamn sea of glass on day number 1. It should have just been some mother of all bomb shit everywhere. There's what it is. And just dealt with it all accordingly, man. Because now all you're doing is you're allowing future generations of terrorists to rise up after the fact, like we see right here now, and whether that be a lot of them are American kids that are little punk-ass bitch leftists is what it is there, dude, that are all a bunch of Democrat voter base and stuff like that, or a bunch of, Antifa terrorism is what it is there, that, are Democrat strong arms, what it is there. Doesn't matter, because they're all fucking pieces of shit right now is what it is, dude. They're all indoctrinated little shit bags is what it is. They have no business being on our country's soil anymore is what it is there. So it's like, yeah. That's the thing, too, right? If you can have the fucking feds do facial recognition identification of all the people on January 6th, dude, then they can sure as shit take all these videos from yesterday at Union Square Park, that's what it is, of all these pro-Palestine terrorists, fucking figure out who the fuck they are over the next 3-4 weeks now, whatever it's going to be then, and start going to the fucking homes, rounding them up, putting them on fucking planes, kicking them off this fucking country's soil, and sending them over to the fucking Middle East again, that's what it is. They want to fuck around. They want to sit there and wave the fucking Palestinian flag on U.S. soil. And guess what, bitches? You're going to fucking Palestine forever. What it is then. Good fucking luck to you, especially if you're some, gay for Palestine or fucking trans for Palestine, like good luck to you in that fucking country, buddy, because you ain't gonna live too long is what it's gonna be then. So, but yeah, other than that, that's one for the day. Hope you guys enjoy this. We'll be back to later today, probably about, I don't know, 8 to 12 hours from now, give or take. Probably 5 or 6 tonight is my guess. So probably about 12 hours from now, as long as the channel still exists, honestly, from this stream, obviously. But yeah, as long as we still have this channel active and stuff like that, we'll be back on here for Buckshot Thursday there this afternoon. We'll talk more about this then. Hopefully some panelists and stuff like that. Hopefully get Corey on again. And maybe a couple other people too for that matter. But it all depends. So, but yeah, I'm just fucking sick and tired, really, of seeing all these fucking terrorist pieces of shit on my country's soil, dude, and trying to destroy my nation from the inside out. It's like, get the fuck out of here, dicks. Like, this is what this, by the way, this is the whole reason why I had that fall at Guns Barbecue and those guys 2 years ago, is because this is what I was talking about then, dude. I was talking about the fucking Islamic takeover of our country right now, and those idiots took it out of fucking context, is what it was. Like, yes, when you're not melting in the fucking melting pot, people, they need to get the fuck out. And that's one thing Islam will never do. It's one thing a lot of these other fucking foreigners will never do, man. They will never actually melt into the melting pot because they're not fucking people that are willing to melt. They want to take over our fucking nation. They want to conquer our fucking land. And they want to destroy our fucking livelihood and our lives, dude. It's literally fucking Agenda 2030, Bilderberg, World Economic Forum bullshit. And I'm not going to fucking put up with it, dude. Enough is a fucking enough. I'm not the only one out here that's going to say that shit, dude. There's other people out here, too, for that matter. They're not going to put up with it either, for that matter. There's a lot of military vets in this country that are going to fucking, you know, they're the ones sitting there right now at fucking reloading presses, getting shit ready to go, man. They're going to be the ones that are going to be the fucking, you know, leadership of our side in a potential second American Civil War in this country versus fucking terrorism. I'm just going to be some lonely grunt at that point, dude. I'm just going to be some random dude in the back. They're going to be the ones fucking leadershiping this shit, dude, that have the fucking skills to pay the bills, that were the dudes kicking in doors in various places overseas decades ago now. What do I have? I have nothing, dude. I'm just a random noob at this point, honestly. Literally. And I can tell you that firsthand. I'm not afraid to admit that shit, dude. That being said, I'm good enough with I'm a good enough shot myself right now, dude. That if somebody fucks with me, if somebody comes on to my fucking, you know, thing or whatever the case be, I will defend myself. I will defend myself with a firearm. In a stand your ground state, you try to kick my fucking door in, you're going to be met with hot lead, motherfucker. And it's as simple as that. If you try to attack me in the fucking streets or wherever I'm at, or if I have a legal right to be, no, it's going to be met with lethal force, bitch. And it's as simple as that, really. That's also, by the way, just to point something out right now, this is also why I tend not to go out to places a lot of the times, because I'm not going to be put in a place where I'm a giant fucking crowd to where something like that would happen to me is what it is. That's the whole point. I'm smarter, and I'm smart enough than to be out in a big-ass, dumb-ass fucking crowd like that of a bunch of assholes is what it is, dude. To where I would be attacked, to where I would be assaulted, to where I would be having my life at risk by these fucking terrorist pieces of shit on our country soil right now. Fuck that. And it's as simple as that, really. So yeah, that's my best advice to everybody right now, dude, is like, don't go out into these fucking situations. Don't put yourself in the middle of something to where you could potentially be killed by these pieces of shit. Like, sit back, you know, look into this stuff, pay attention, get ready, because shit's about to go down is what it is. They're creating a situation, a scenario right now, the left, Democrats, deep state, whatever the fuck I'm going to call it, I don't care, man. Powers that shouldn't be. They're creating a situation right now to where they're trying to enact martial law in this country. Do not fall into the trap to let them do that. And if you think it's going to happen, then that is the time to fucking go, man. Because we cannot let this country fall. We cannot let this nation fall. And if this nation does fall, then it needs to come up. It needs to rise up like a phoenix from the fucking ashes, where we are a much better, more defined constitutional republic after the fact. And it might not be 50 states. It might be 20, 25 states, 30 states, something like that. But you know what? That might be better in the long run, because that means that we would actually be a more cohesive, more unified country and not be a bunch of assholes out there trying to attack our fucking rights every single day. Not be a bunch of douchebag governors like Gavin Newsom, Kathy Hochul, Jay Inslee, etc., trying to attack the rights of the people at that point. We could be a better set of we could be a better unionized nation, a new reconstruction effort being made after a potential second civil war, second revolution, whatever it's going to be then, whatever it comes to be. Because I believe, truthfully, it's going to mix everything at this point. I believe it's going to be a civil war, tribalistic warfare, all that stuff that eventually, over the time span of 7 to 10 years, give or take, is going to lead to an actual revolution in this country, dude. Where we, the people, finally take our nation back by force. And it's going to be a new constitutional republic when it's all said and done, 15 years from now, give or take, let's say. So it'd be like 2040, more or less, then. So, because it's going to take that long to get everything, past that time period of war and stuff like that, and to an actual reconstruction era is what it would be then. And yeah, they're doing everything they can right now to go for broke, dude. Like, that's the thing. You could easily deal with this shit. You could easily have National Guards activated, even using non-lethal at that point, dude. Even just using like rubber bullets on people and stuff like that. Round them up, throw them onto fucking planes, send them back overseas is what it is. It'll be that simple, really. But no, these people are willing to do nothing because they want to see the destruction of this country. They want to see the downfall of America. They want to see a communist takeover of this nation, and fuck that bullshit. No, not while I have my fucking breath in my body, dude. Not while I am living and breathing will I ever let that shit go down. And I'm not the only one that will say that, dude. There's many, many others out there that think the same exact way I do. I'm just the only one that will actually come on here and say it legitimately to people's faces like this, man. So, but yeah, it's the guys in the back that aren't speaking up that are doing shit needs to be done right now to get ready to be the fucking future leadership of these different things, be the military that's necessary to deal with this shit is what it is then. So, anyway. Have a good one, y'all. Stay safe, stay vigilant, always be carrying. Just never know what's going to happen. And make sure to never make yourself a target, because don't go to these events is what it is. It's as simple as that. Peace out, y'all. Later.